Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Soul Stained Ink. My name is Beth, and today is Sunday, June the 11th, which means it's time for Sunday goals. Now, the first thing I want to talk to you about is not necessarily a major goal on my radar for this week, but definitely something I want to look into, and that is creating a book cover for my writing journal. Now, I don't know about your parents, grandparents, etc., but my grandparents have always carried their Bibles to church in those fabric book carrier cover things that have a spot for notes and a little pin, and then your Bible slides in and you zip it up. Um, my grandpa even has one for his Harlequin romance novels. It's just the right size for his little paperbacks. And I used to have one when I was little. I enjoyed it, but I've kind of grown out of that, Well, now I'm growing back into it. Last night I made this book bag. I've seen a lot of people just carrying these, and finally I thought, well, I can make one of those. And I did. I took a fat quarter and I made a little sack, and it fits my journal perfectly. And I even made this really cute pin holder that goes over the front cover and holds my pins. That's why it's called a pin holder. But I want to go a step further because my pins fall out and I'm afraid I'm going to lose them in my purse, which is why I started making this to begin with, because I was hooking a pin to the front of my journal. It was not only denting and damaging the front of my journal, but it was falling off and I was losing it. So I made the pin holder and the bag so I could carry it around. However, I saw a book holder deal on a Facebook bullet journaling page that I'm on about a week ago that was very, very similar to those old Bible holders, but had several places for writing utensils, had a little spot for stickers you want to carry with you, things of that nature. And you just set your journal down in there, you zip it up, you carry it, everything's kept together and safe. And if I can find a pattern for something similar to that, that will fit my index cards and my writing utensils and my journal and all of that, then I will be a happy Beth. I will be a very, very happy Beth. So that's like my other goal for the week. I also want to go to the wellness center at least one day just because I haven't gone in almost a month and I paid for 6 months and I haven't been in a while and I feel bad about that. Anyway, moving on to the reading and writing goals for the week, which is why you're here, right? My writing goals are pretty specific because my goal for the month is 10,000 words. My daily goal is 334 words. So every day this next week, I want to write 334 words, except for today, because I have not been keeping track with that goal very well. And so I need to write 979 words today in order to get level with my goal and be able to just do 334 words a day and be on track. So hopefully I can write about 1,000 words today and be on track. If not, then it'll roll over to tomorrow, but hopefully I can get that done. I have been working on, show you the orange bag again. I've been working on Sock Jacked again. I'm loving being back in this story, but I have not finished The Giant's Teacup yet, and I definitely need to finish that story so I can get it typed up and start paring it down. Once I get it typed and edited, I can revise it into a smaller, more appropriate for picture book story because there's a lot of material in it that I really probably don't need for a picture book. So we'll see about that. I am still doing my buddy read with Elizabeth at Lizzie Faye Loves Books. We're reading The Shadow of the Wind by Carlos Ruiz Zafon, and I love it. It's a quick read. I wound up reading to page 141, or 140, which we were only supposed to read to page 120 last week. We may be speeding it back up. I'm not 100% certain. I'm waiting to hear back from Elizabeth on that. But today or this week before Friday, we're supposed to read through page 240. I believe we're reading about 120 pages a week at the moment. So I'm really looking forward to diving back into this. Then I have two other books I'm looking at starting this week. The first one is The World's Greatest Detective by Caroline Carlson. And this is about a couple of kids who live on Detectives Row and they want to be detectives, but they're 12 and then they get a chance to solve a mystery. So I'm really looking forward to reading that one. And then I also have The Moonlight Dreamers, and I never say Miss Curham's first name correctly, even though I know how to pronounce it. It just never comes out the way I'm supposed to say it. So there you go. This is about four girls who don't want to be like everyone else. And so they become friends and find the courage in their friendship to be themselves. I think I've had this for several months and I'm looking forward to reading it as well. And then in a few minutes, you are going to have a second video for me today, which should be exciting. Yay. And that is about Terry McMillan's I Almost Forgot About You. I'm DNFing this book and I'm going to tell you why in the next video. So that's all I have for you today. If you have any other questions, comments, concerns, etc., please leave them down below in the comment section. Do not forget to give me a big thumbs up if you liked the video. Subscribe if you're new, and I will talk to you again very soon. Until next time, I hope that you read something good and write something even better. Bye.